Before 1962, the only way an African American could pursue a higher learning education was to attend a historically black college or university. In Title III of the Higher Education Act of 1965, Congress officially defined an HBCU. They defined these institutions as having a principal mission to educate African Americans and establishment before 1964. Today, there are more than 100 HBCUs across the nation, which represent only 3% of the nation's institutions for higher learning. Although African Americans now have the choice to attend an HBCU or a predominantly white institution, both types of institutions have advantages and disadvantages.
A number of advantages that you will get will be access to a great networking, kind of a great resource of networking. A lot of individuals who are remarkably successful will go to that kind of institution. And also, if we're just going to be honest about it, you're in the real world, you're going to be the minority almost everywhere you go. And so, being at a predominantly white institution kind of builds your skin thicker, right? You get access and you get a chance to kind of understand what it's like to be the minority pretty much everywhere you go, particularly in a learning environment.
So what would be some of the disadvantages of an African American at a predominantly white institution?
Well, of course, you don't feel like you don't fit in quite as well. So you have to adjust and try to pretty much fit in. It's a struggle. That's pretty much what it is.
In a classroom, you're going to be responsible for being the voice of black people or whatever ethnicity you are representing in any kind of situation. So oftentimes students will have the very uncomfortable feeling of now we're talking about something having to do with race. And so then everyone looks to you to be the voice of all black people.
According to the Thurgood Marshall Fund, while HBCUs occupy only a short percentage of higher education institutions, they graduate almost 20% of African Americans earning undergraduate degrees. So what is it about these institutions that continue to attract African American students?
I think it's very important for students at that age to be among their people. Those are very formative years. And it is good to be among people who almost share the same values like you. It is good for students to see professors, role models, PhDs. The student may come from some inner city, may not have had some professors with PhDs teaching in high school. And the student comes and sees people here, highly educated black people. I think that is very good. Good aspect of historical black college is that they are not big. Some of them could be like 5, 6, 7, 8,000.
The professors here, they have more time to interact with you because the class sizes are smaller and everything.
Like other universities, HBCUs also have diversity. What is it about an HBCU that draws in those students?
I'm used to diversity and I enjoy it and I welcome it. It's like I need people that aren't like me. I need differences and I need to be around that. I need to be exposed to that. Because what am I going to benefit from being with more people that are like me?
So what advice would educators give to incoming college students?
There are pros and cons to each, and you just have to be honest with yourself and know, are you willing to put up with racism?
That's not even a question. I would quickly say, go to a historical black university.
Because of the courageous efforts of individuals such as the Little Rock Nine and James Meredith, African Americans can choose an institution which best fits their educational needs. Reporting from Oklahoma State University, I'm Lindsay Corbett.